Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Weihang. Today we'll be practicing a very important part, or maybe the most important part of all the Pinyin lessons. That is tones. So what's the meaning of tones? There's some symbols over the Pinyin. It looks like that. As you know, Chinese is a tonal language, which means when you change the tones, even it's a slight change, the whole meaning of Pinyin has changed as well. So please be careful when you speak this language, and the tones that are extremely important. So today we'll be learning how to master the tones. Let's get started. We have 4 tones and a special tone in this language, which is called the first tone or flat tone, the second tone or rising tone, the third tone or falling rising tone, and the fourth tone, falling tone, as well as a special one, a neutral tone. Today, let's get started from the first tone or flat tone. The first tone, it looks like that. It's a line. And when you pronounce it, please make sure your voice is very flat and even. Just try to imagine when you go to see the dentist, and the dentist, they might say, please open mouth and say, ah. That is a perfect flat tone. Okay, now let's take example of ah, as this is the easiest one to pronounce. Let's give it a try. Ah, ah. Did you get that? The second tone or rising tone, it looks like that. It's like a rising line. So when you pronounce it, please make sure your voice, it goes up all the time. It sounds like ah, ah. Just try to imagine you get surprised and your voice, it goes up. Ah. Like that. Did you get that? Okay, now let's have a look at the third tone or falling rising tone. As you can see here, they have a very obvious turning, which means when we pronounce it, please make sure this one is a bit longer than the other tones. It goes down first, then goes up. So it sounds like ah, ah. Did you get that? The fourth tone or falling tone, it looks like that. It's a falling line, which means when you pronounce this sound, please make sure your voice, it goes all the way down. So it sounds like ah, ah. If you cannot find this sound, just try to imagine like you just remember something. Like ah, ah. Did you get that? The fifth one and the last one is called neutral tone. It's a special tone, and this is not very commonly used. It is only used in some, like the particles or some words that are not very important. It's a toneless tone, so it sounds like very weak and short. It goes like l. Did you get that? We've already finished all of tones so far. Here are some tips of helping you how to get a perfect pronunciation. Let's have a look at this picture. It indicates different pitches of different tones. For example, the first tone. It has a pitch of 5, which shows it is the highest tone of all of tones. So when you pronounce the first tone, please use a relatively high position. It goes like ah. The second tone, even it's a rising tone, the highest pitch is still at 5. So it is not higher than the first tone. Please be careful of that. The third tone, the highest pitch is only at 4, which indicates it's the lowest tone for all of tones. As for the fourth tone, the pitch, it sharply drops from 5 to 1. So it will be a very prompt and powerful tone, as you have to finish it in a limited time. Okay, here are all the tips. Now let's put all of the tones together and we'll see how it flows. Ah, 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 ah. Did you get that? Okay, that's all for today. If you have any questions, just feel free to leave a comment below. And thanks for watching today. I'll see you very soon. Bye.